Hey guys, I just wanted to film a quick intro. I'm holding my camera, so if it's a little bit shaky, that's why. My daughter's in my room watching a show right now, so I just wanted to do a quick intro. I just updated my everyday makeup drawer, and I've got some new fun goodies in there to play with, and I just wanted to share with you guys the update this time around. So yeah, if you guys haven't been watching this series, I think I title it Shop My Stash or Everyday Makeup Drawer Update, but basically what I do is just go through my everyday makeup drawer and then pull out new items to put in there. And every few weeks I do this, and it's just a good way for me to kind of shrink down my collection so that I make sure that I'm rotating things and everything is getting an opportunity to be used. So that's what I do, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy! You guys, I am really ready to do this everyday makeup drawer update. When I pulled this last time, I hadn't pulled out the products for my Use It or Lose It for 2016 yet, and in case you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above for you, but I pulled a lot, like a lot. I guess I was feeling a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Confident? I don't know what I was thinking, but there's a lot in there, so I've been really trying to start working on some of it because I know it's going to be, I was feeling ambitious, I think is the word I was looking for. It's going to be very difficult to get through that many products, so I've been working a lot on that. So I am going to put back a substantial amount from in here. I don't want to have too much product in here since I have quite a bit over there that I need to work on, which anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at, but this is my complexion drawer right now. Let's start with the foundations. I have just 3 in here. Take everything out again like I always do. Okay, so for foundations, what I had in there was this clean whipped foundation from CoverGirl, which I have been using a lot and enjoying, but I'm going to put that back for a little bit. The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which was okay. It reminds me a lot of a BB cream. It feels like a BB cream and it doesn't give a ton of coverage, but it was okay for like days where I just didn't feel like having a lot of coverage. And then my Becca foundation, I actually didn't get around to using this because I was basically using either one of these two, or I have a foundation in my Use It or Lose It that I was trying to use as well. So I didn't ever use this one, so I think I'll keep this in here just so that I can at least use it once or twice before I put it back. But these will go back. For primers, I just had 2 in here. I had my little sample size Burberry primer, and then I had this Makeup Forever smoothing primer. I used this one a ton. Excuse me. I'm going to put that back, but the Burberry one, I actually kind of want to just use it up. I really love it. It's really great, but I kind of want to use it up since it's a mini to get it out of my collection. And then for concealers, what I had was the Stila one, which I was using for spot concealing, and I used it quite a lot. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera. My lighting isn't the greatest tonight, but there's a pretty good dip in that now, so I am going to put that back for a little bit. I've been using this a lot. This is an hydrating under eye primer from e.l.f. It's the only under eye primer that I own, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this in here because it's not like I'm going to trade it out for anything else, and I do like to use it here and there. Especially, it's very hydrating, so I'll use it on the days where I feel like I'm a little puffy under my eyes. I'm going to put the Stila one back. This Tarina Tarantino one, I used it a couple times. It's okay, but I'm going to put it back for a little bit. Okay, I have for powders, what I had out was my Hourglass, and then the others are stuck over here. Let me see, what else? So for, in here I had my Hourglass one, which I did use a couple times. I want to show you guys something. I used this a couple times, but this middle shade in here, this one is Incandescent Light, which is getting really washed out in my camera right now. The lighting's really crappy. I have this Stila Set and Illuminate Baked Trio powder that I have been using a ton. I've been using this so much. This is my Use It or Lose It items, and it is like an exact dupe for that Hourglass powder. So I have been using this a ton, trying to use it up. I can't tell how much I've used because it's one of the ones that you kind of sift it up. It's a pressed powder, but it has the sifter to scrape it off, which makes it a loose powder. So I have no way of knowing how much powder is in there. I have no clue, but I've been really enjoying that a lot. So I'm going to put back the Hourglass one just simply since I have my Stila one that's going to stay in my use it or lose it for the year. So I'm going to try to work through that one this year. This Rimmel Stay Matte, I actually hardly touched it, so I'm going to keep that in there. And I will put back this Your Minerals Sweden one. Okay. So then I'm going to move on to palettes. So I wanted to tell you guys a couple things about these palettes. So I've had these in here a while, and I'm definitely ready to put all of these back. But this Buxom one, this was new, and when I pulled it in, I really enjoyed this a lot and used it quite a few times. But I'm going to put that back for a little bit. My Stephen Klein one, same thing. It was new. I used it a lot. Really love it. I'm going to put that back. This Yate one, I did a review on it. I'll link it above for you guys. I really enjoyed that one. And then my Morphe palette, Create Your Own palette, I really loved that and used it a lot. So what I wanted to tell you guys was about these two palettes. So I have my Anastasia Catwalk palette. It looks like that inside. And this little mini Too Faced Glamour To Go palette that looks like this. And then it has some other products inside like that. So I really didn't like either one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them now. So I pulled them in here just to see because I haven't used them in a while, just to see if I liked them. And after using them, I decided I really just don't like them. So I'm going to add both of these to my blog sale, and I will link that above for you guys. After I add these are the last items I'm planning to add to my blog sale, and I'm putting everything that's in there on sale. So if you guys have visited it, if there's anything you're interested in, everything is going to be reduced in price, and I'm not going to have it up for very much longer. That's why I wanted to tell you guys, because when my family comes to visit me next month, whatever's left from that blog sale, they're going to get to rummage through and take home what they want. So if you're interested in anything, it's just going to be up for a little bit longer. Okay, but yeah, the rest of these palettes are all going to go back. So now I just have this last bit, and I'm going to turn my camera now so you can see it. Okay, so I redid this, and I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. The other side of the drawer stayed the same, but I put this little divider in on this side because I used to have, if you saw my last Use It or Lose It, I used to have just a box in here similar to my complexion one, but a little bigger, and everything was just kind of loose in there, and it made it really hard to keep things organized and to see what I had in there. So I used this little divider, and now I have like lip products right up front here, and then like single eyeshadows over here. Everything that's like kind of long needs to be in the center here, so mascaras, lip liners, eyeliners, and like my Air Patrol, stuff like that that's long and won't fit in these smaller compartments are in here. And then I have like the face products in the back here. So blushes, bronzers, I had my face powders over here, and highlighters, and all the rest of that. Yeah, so that's all what's back here. So now instead of pulling everything out like I did before, we'll just go compartment by compartment. So this first, let's start with bronzers, which are in the back here. I had 3, is that right? Yeah, I had 3 bronzers. I had my Model Coat bronzer, I had my NYC Smooth Skin, and my NARS. Now, I have like 3 bronzers in my Use It or Lose It, so I'm only going to pull 1 bronzer this time around. So I'm going to go ahead and put all 3 of these back because I did get some new bronzers I want to try out. And since I'm only going to be able to pull 1, I'm going to put all of these back. I do love all of those bronzers though, by the way. So let's do blushes next. I didn't have a lot pulled out for blushes because I had my Stephen Klein palette, which is a blush palette. So for blushes, I just had this one here from Ofra, and then I had this one, which is an e.l.f. cream blush. I do also have some in my Use It or Lose It again. So this Ofra one I used a few times. I really enjoyed it. I really like it a lot, but I'll go ahead and put that back. This e.l.f. one, I didn't use it one time. It's this cream blush. It's really beautiful, and I want to try to use it, so I'm going to keep it in here. And that'll be my cream blush this time around because I really, really want to try to use it. Alright, so then the last powder product back here, this is the highlighters. I had 4. That's quite a lot. So I have the Mary Luminizer, which I use several times. This is a really beautiful highlight. I love it. but I'm going to put that back. This e.l.f. one, I ended up using it several times this time. Last time I had it in my everyday makeup drawer and I didn't use it, so I kept it. And this time I did use it several times, so I'm going to keep that. I used this MAC one quite a bit. It's actually an eyeshadow, but I love it as a highlighter. And then this Josie Moran one, I just got in a Point Perk and I wanted to try it out this time around and I love it. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. So that's ready to go back though. Let's talk about eyeshadows next, what I have left for eyeshadows that is. I have this small little one from Rimmel. I actually did use this a couple of times and the pigmentation is okay. It's not the greatest, but for a drugstore eyeshadow, it's not bad, and I like the colors that are in there. So I am going to keep this because I just don't own a lot of green eyeshadows, so I do like to have at least some options for green, so I'll put that back. I have my single shadows that were in here. There's two Milani ones that were in here. This one I'm going to put back. This one I used a couple times. I still haven't used this. This is the second rotation this is in. I haven't used it, but I want to use it. I just need to remember. I always forget I have it. So I'm going to keep that in there. This NYX gel liner, I didn't use this because I pulled a gel liner also into my Use It or Lose It, and I need to, when I have used the gel the last few weeks, it's been that one. So I'm going to put this back, and I'm probably not going to pull another one until I get that other one out of my collection. This NARS eyeshadow I used several times. This is Himalaya. I love this one. It's gorgeous. And then I actually used this Mica Beauty eye primer several times and I actually liked it. I used it today even. It's sticky. That's the only thing about it. So it is very heavy, very thick, very sticky. So after you put this all over your lid, you do have to set it with a like a nude color shadow before you start applying your eyeshadow look, because it will not apply very nicely if you don't do that. But I actually thought it was pretty good. Talking about eyeshadow primers, I have two other ones in here, my Bare Minerals and my Air Patrol. I really enjoy both of these, and I'm going to actually keep both of those in here because I love them. So I'm going to set them back there for a minute. Alright, so next up for brow products, this is another one that I'm really disappointed with. I really do not like this Gimme Brow at all. It does not work for my brows. I think it'll work great on people who have fuller brows, but I have very sparse brows, very blonde, like they disappear. If I don't have product on, you cannot see them. And this just didn't work for my brows, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to keep my Brow Wiz in here because that is my go-to brow product. Another thing and one more brow product I have in here, this one I'm actually going to get rid of as well. This is the Ofra eyebrow pencil. It's just too dark for me. It says it's a universal shade, but it's really, really dark. I got this in a BoxyCharm and it doesn't work for me either, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm actually going to see if my daughter wants that because her brows are darker than mine. And then, let's see. Let's talk about eyeliners. I had a lot of liners in here again. So I have this Smashbox angled liner. I've had this in here twice now. You know what? I was trying to get myself to like get used to it, but I really just don't like it that much. It's really similar to the Benefit They're Real push-up liner, and I didn't like that one. This one's better in my opinion than that one. It doesn't like roll off like that one does, but I still just don't like the applicator. I don't like the way it goes on, so I'm going to get rid of that. This Physicians Formula Eye Booster, I really like this one, but I've been using it a ton, so I'm going to put it back for a little bit and pull a different one I want to try out. So that can go back. This Urban Decay one I used twice. It's not one you can use every day, so that I'm going to put back. This Mirabella one, I actually don't like this. I just used this yesterday. It's just too dry and it pulls on my eye area. And I don't like that at all in a liner, so I'm going to get rid of this. This Marc Jacobs one I used several times. I really enjoy it, but it's going to go back for a little bit. Same thing with the Milani one. I used that, or this Rimmel one, I used that a few times. That can go back. These two are actually lip liners. Both of these got used quite a bit, so both of those are going to go back as well. And then let's do mascaras real quick. So for mascaras, I'm going to keep my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer in here because I really love it. And this Benefit They're Real, I'm going to actually keep this in here because I want to use it up before it dries out. But it's not my favorite. I really like the Tarte one better. But I'm still going to keep it in here because I don't want it to go to waste and I'm just going to use it up. Mascaras, I feel like all three of these are still going really strong. So I want to keep these two in here. the Paula's Choice and the Maybelline because I've been enjoying those the most. This Lash Accelerator from Rimmel is not my favorite. I'm going to put it back for a little bit and pull one that I already have open. Okay, lip products. So I have a bunch of glosses. All of them are very similar. I used all of these quite a bit, so I'm going to put these all back actually. I'm not going to keep any of those in here. And same thing with the lipsticks. Every single one of these got used at least twice, and I really enjoyed them all, but I'm ready for some new stuff. By the way, this Sephora Collection red lipstick, I think this is the shade R04 is the shade. It's called the red. This is fabulous. I really recommend trying that if you want a red lipstick. So that's it for this. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back, and then we can start shopping. I wanted to start in this drawer because this is where I have all that stuff that I just hauled and I haven't had a chance to put away yet, that I need to start trying some of this stuff. So let's look in here. Okay, this is gonna be hard because I don't want to pull a bunch of bronzers since I have so many in my use it or lose it, but I just got a bunch of bronzers. So I really need to try this out. So I'm gonna pull this Kevyn Aucoin palette. I need to try that. I want to pull this guy, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pull this natural matte palette out. I want to try that. That's an eyeshadow palette. All the skincare, so much fun skincare. Oh my god, I need to pull these for sure. All of these ColourPop shadows that I just got, I really need to try those. And I do want to try a couple of these shades from ColourPop's Liquid Lippies. I'm going to pull 2 of those. This is too tough. See, I wish I wouldn't have pulled so much from my use it or lose it. And I wish I would have been smarter about what I was pulling. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like in a mood when I pulled those, like, I'm just gonna use as much as I can, and then afterwards I'm looking at it going, holy crap, I'm gonna use all this stuff up. To use it up, I'm gonna be like not using any of the rest of my makeup, and that's not the point. I don't want all the rest of my makeup to, you know, not get used either. So I need to just figure that out. I guess I'm gonna be wearing a lot of makeup the next year. So I am gonna pull both of these. So I know I said I was only gonna pull one bronzer, but I just recently purchased a bunch of bronzers and I really want to try them. So these are all getting pulled. Okay. Anything else from this drawer that I need to pull out? Yes, this foundation I want to try. I need to see if it's my right shade. If not, I'm going to get rid of it. And this powder from Josie Moran, Matchmaker powder. I want to try that. I just got a GlamBot order that I had ordered before my last video, and I didn't post a haul. I didn't include it in my haul because I'm not super happy with GlamBot right now, so I didn't want to share that with you guys. There was only a few things and they messed up on my order, and after the last couple of times I've ordered from them, I'm not very satisfied with them, so I didn't want to talk about them on my channel, even though now I'm talking about them on my channel. So anyway, that's it for this drawer, I believe. Let's move on to this blush drawer now. I didn't save any blushes. I think I only have one in my use it or lose it. I did save a cream blush actually. I really want to pull both of these cream blushes. These are both new and I haven't used them yet, and I'm trying to get myself to use more cream blushes. So I'm going to pull both of those, and I think I just want to pull out this MAC Gentle. I haven't used this in a long time. I think I will grab this Kat Von D one because this is a very different shade than the other colors that I have. It's coming across really washed out on camera, but it's a very, very vibrant color, and that's more true to color right there. So I'm going to pull that. Okay. I wish I could pull everything from that drawer. I love that drawer. All right, my palette drawer. So I did already pull that Too Faced Naturally Matte palette. I feel like this, hi. I feel like my Lorac Pro 2 has not been had some love in a while. So I'm gonna pull that guy out. And same thing with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar. So that was easy. I know both of those I've been wanting to use. So I'm gonna pull those out. All right, so here's the mascaras and liners, and I'm gonna pull out this NARS Audacious one because I've been wanting to use it, and it's just a mini, so I feel like I can get through it pretty quick. So I want to pull out this Stila liner. I just got this in a little kit and I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna try that. I really want to try it because everyone talks about it at work and I've been wanting to try it. I need a black liner. I think I'll pull out this one from Kat Von D because it's pretty little. I feel like I could try to use this up actually. Okay, I want a colored liner. You pull this out and try to use it. I love it. It's pretty. What else can I pull out? Let's do a purple liner. I feel like I haven't really used this one from Sephora collection that much, so I'm gonna pull that one out. And I think that should be plenty of liners. Yeah, I think we're good on liners. I have some in my use it or lose it that need to be loved as well. So here's my single eyeshadow drawer, and I already pulled all those ColourPop ones, so I don't want to pull too much from here. I think I'll pull this Tarte pencil one because I need to try to use that more. I'm going to pull out this one. This is the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. I'm going to pull that out. Okay, this drawer is where I stole that organizer from. So all my like medium-sized palettes were in there, but they didn't really fit that great in there, so I just pulled that. I switched it with this, but I'm gonna pull out this little Stilo one. I got this palette in a little set and I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna pull that. And I think that's probably plenty of shadow, don't you think? Yeah, I got a few palettes and some singles. I think I'm good on shadow. Lip drawer. I want to pull a few things. Let's pull out Raikugen. I haven't used that in a while, and again, it's a mini size, so I feel like I can try to use that guy up. And then I want to pull out this L'Oreal Balm Stick. I haven't used that in a while. And I want to pull some from the other side, but I think I will pull out this Buxom one in Sinful Cinnamon. I got this in gratis, and I haven't tried it yet, so I'll pull that. And I know I want to pull at least one from over on the other side, so I don't want to overdo it here. This is kind of a brownie nude. I haven't tried this one yet. So this one I got from a friend for my birthday. I'm going to try that. This is Wet n Wild Cherry Picking. Let's pull that out. That should be it from that drawer. And then we have my gloss drawer. Now we're in the top drawer, which is the glosses and liquid lipsticks. So I actually want to pull out this gloss. I had another different shade of this brand in last time and I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to try this kind of darker red shade. Let's see if I can get a better angle. Yeah, so I'm going to pull that. And I want a couple liquid lipsticks. I got those two ColourPop ones, but I really want to try this Sephora collection one I haven't opened yet. This is in the shade number 7. It's kind of a pink, mauvey pink, I guess. I'll pull that, and I will pull this Ofra one I just got in my BoxyCharm, and I really want to try it. It looks gorgeous, so I'm going to pull that. Okay, I did want to pull more lip glosses. I'm going to try this Balm one and the Sephora collection one. I'll pull that, and I'm going to pull 2 lip liners, this kind of nude brown shade, and a purpley color. Let's do this one. This is the MAC More to Love. I'm going to pull that one. Okay, that should be good for this drawer. I'm going to go over here real quick because I want to pull those lipsticks I was telling you about. I have this one, which is my NARS Audacious lipstick I just got in the shade Anna. Got that for my birthday and I really want to use it. And I just want to pull one other one. I think I will make Me Gorgeous from MAC. It's kind of a corally pink color. Grab that. That's good for lip products. I feel like I'm good on eyeshadows. I don't think I'm going to pull any of these shadows, so I can skip that section. I wanted to pull my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette because I feel like I haven't used it in a while, but I just pulled all those other contour palettes, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, my face powder drawer, there are some things I need to pull in here. I did already grab that Josie Maran powder, but I want to use this Kat Von D one I just got in gratis. I haven't tried it yet. And I really have been wanting to try this Sephora Bright Set powder. It's like a yellow colored powder, and I got it a while ago and I still haven't opened it yet because it hasn't made it into my everyday makeup drawer. So I'm going to pull that, and that should be good. Highlighters. There are some highlighters in some of those highlighting palettes, so I will only pull, let's just pull 2. I want to pull this Becca Cream Skin Perfector Poured, it's called, and this is in the shade Moonstone. I want to pull that out. I haven't used that in a little bit. And then the other one I'm going to pull is, let's pull this out. I'm gonna pull out this one. I just got this in a BoxyCharm and I haven't tried it yet. This is the Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics All Over Gel Luminizer. So I swatched it and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but I need to pull it out so I can at least try it on my face. All right, this is my foundation drawer. I do already have 2 foundations between my Use It or Lose It and my what I kept in my everyday makeup drawer, but I really want to pull out this Too Faced Born This Way foundation again. I love this and I haven't used it in a little bit now and I really want to pull it back out. So I'm going to pull that out. I need some more concealer. I'm going to pull out this e.l.f. one because I think it's almost gone. I can see the sides of it and I'd like to kind of just use that up and get it out. And I would like one more primer too. I'm going to pull out my Cover FX mattifying primer. It's a mini, so I can use that up. And I'm going to pull out my NARS concealer, and that should be it. Okay, so this is the finished product. I just have a little bit here in my complexion drawer, or my complexion area. Here is where the palettes are. I actually had to put this little Wet n Wild contour thing right here too because it's a little too bulky to fit. And then over here is everything else. So I have like my lip products right here, my single shadows, lip liners, and my liners and mascaras and all of that kind of stuff. My face powders back here, and then the liquid face products are in that last compartment there. So that's how it turned out. I feel like I still pulled quite a bit, but it's a little bit less than what I had in there before, and some new products that I've been wanting to try, in addition to, of course, my Use It or Lose It that I need to get through. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. I'm gonna pull that out. You wanna say hi?
Yes.
Right there.
I can't see myself.
Here, come stand over here. Walk around. Stand right here by this drawer. And then look down like this. Hello. I like this. Now go. Say we're shopping my stash. Can you say that?
Hello, Popioti.
No, say shop my stash.
Will.
Say it. Say it. I'll put it in my video if you say it. Say shop my stash.
I'm playing Kira. I'm playing horses with Kira.
Show him this one.